Hey guys, how are you doing? We are back here. Our second stream. Hey Will, how are you doing, man? Hey Gustav, nice to see you, man. I'm just getting something ready here. What do you think about the music, by the way? Is it too loud? Hey Thomas, nice to see you, man. Mr. Yes, nice to see you. Hey Indoor Hunter, nice to see you here, man. Very, very happy to be here. Hey Travis. Very happy to see you all here, guys. Sergio, nice to see you, man. Buenas noches. Hey Jess Gaming, nice to see you again. Hi Joel. We had a fun stream yesterday, like, I actually enjoyed it. This is our second stream ever, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better now. And you might have missed it, but yesterday we got a level 8 melanistic brown bear. So at some point you may wanna go back to a stream and watch it because it was crazy. We got it by accident. Hey Luke, nice to see you here, man. Hey Christian. Nice to see you here, guys. It's honestly a pleasure to be here with you guys. And I'm just super happy to finally start streaming. Hey Iron Worker, how are you? Okay guys, so we're gonna start by going to Revontuli Coast, and we're gonna continue trying to win this competition, which, in case you missed it, is a competition for the biggest gold scoring hazel grouse, biggest gold scoring black grouse, capercaillie, willow ptarmigan, and rock ptarmigan we can possibly obtain. And at the end of the competition, the addition of those scores will be your total score. You can make as many submissions as you want for each species. And if you wanna join the competition, the only thing you have to do is to join my Discord server. Hell's Hunting will help you with the link if you need it. Okay, so we're gonna join one of these servers. Bro, I've been on here all day and I'm almost set up for pheasants. Damn, Claire, so you're actually starting the Hirsch grind, that's nice. Hey Service Slayer, nice to see you here, brother. Yeah, we're finally streaming. We're finally streaming and I'm loving it. Look guys, if anyone wants to join the session, this is the session right now. Wisp, I'm doing very, very good. I'm feeling great. Yeah, the improvement on my voice on the last few weeks has been amazing, to be honest. And I can definitely attribute that to all the support you have given me, you know, to all your prayers. They have really, really helped. Helmer, that's great to hear. Yeah, I'm also very, very happy to finally be streaming after so many years. I got 2 diamond bears today in Call of the Wild. Nice, Joel. What were they? What species? Oh, look, rock ptarmigans. Right, we need a max estimate. We need a max estimate because on this competition, the only thing that matters are the goals. So the closer we get to diamond, without them making diamond, the better. A troll would be amazing. Hey, thank you very much, Luke Smith, for becoming a Pro Clan member. Thank you very much for becoming a member, man. Really appreciate it. And thank you very much as well, Travis. Thank you for becoming a member. A turkey of SRP and a random ferruginous dog from Salzwiesen. That's nice. That's very nice. The ferruginous dogs are fairly rare, I would say. Hey William, nice to see you here, brother. Prexik equals happy me. I appreciate that, theHunter. It's very nice to see you here, man. Look at the whitetail. We're gonna try to get some trophies today. We got one yesterday, the melanistic brown bear, but today we need to find a diamond. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna focus on this region up here. This region is great for rock ptarmigans, hazel grouses, black grouses, and copper kaolies. So we should find plenty of stuff. You know, it isn't completely unexplored because as you can see there are many zones, but there are not as many. So there's still a chance of coming across something decent. More rock ptarmigans over there, let's see if there's something big. Let's see, this is a big flock apparently. Or I think it's the same we spotted earlier. We're just gonna shoot a few of these guys. Damn, there are more than I thought. Let me just make sure there's nothing big here. No, they are all small. We're gonna start checking these tracks. And look, the track we need to find should say 0.74 kilos right here. I think it is 0.66 to 0.74 kilos. Those are the ones we need, the max estimates. Let me harvest this one. Hey Jaime, nice to see you again, man. I have no trophy ptarmigans, they are really hard to hunt, they are actually really hard to hunt. But very, very fun as well. I love hunting them. Thomas, nice to hear. Yeah, my voice, I'm very happy with how my voice is at the moment. You know, it's been improving a lot and it's close to normal. It's still not at 100%, but it's close. Hey, the Pioneer. Good to see you. Hey, Manifest. Great to see you here. Bro, are you planning to make a fox grind? Yeah, at some point, because I'm still missing the Great One Pheasant and the Great One Fox. So yeah, at some point we have to do a fox grind, probably on Salzwiesen. But first we're gonna do the Pheasant grind on Hirschfelden. We already decided that yesterday. We're gonna start the Pheasant grind on Hirschfelden and probably also a Rancho grind also for the Pheasant. Either Pheasant or Mule Deer simultaneously with the Hirschfelden grind. Let's shoot some of these guys. We hit 3. Hey Ian. Oh, I remember you. It's very nice to see you here, and yeah, we're finally streaming. It's just crazy. I've been loving it so far. Nice shots. Yeah, we hit 3 pheasants, but you know, we should have hit a 4th one there as well. So let's hit a 4th one here. Just gonna give him some time. That's it. There are more. I wanna wipe out the entire flock, why not? None of them was big, but you know, for practice, this is good. For warm up. Here's Pheasants is a good grind. Oh, you sure know about it. You got, what, two Great One Pheasants from Hirschfeldenberg? Okay, max estimate Capercaillie. We are gonna chase this one because the Capercaillie is part of the competition. So a big ult would be great. Bro, imagine if Rancho had more upland bears like Montezuma Quail or the Chachalanca Campbell's Quail, Scale Quail, and Doves. Yeah, I mean there are many bears we could get. Like, I would love to get more species on Layton, especially on New England mountains, because it is lacking many species that are present on New England. Just one. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know you have the community record on my server for the Hirsch pheasant. Okay, where's the track of this max estimate capercaillie? What is your dream super bird pro? A hybrid hazel grouse. And I would be happy with just a hybrid hazel grouse, like it doesn't matter how small it is. But a hybrid diamond hazel grouse, that would be probably maybe one of the best trophies you can possibly get on this game. Like, you'd be up there with, not too far from the ultra rares, you know, from the rare fur type great ones, because the hybrid hazel grouse is incredibly rare. See you, Joel. It was nice to see you, man. Have a good one. Sundar pattern not having upland birds is the biggest flaw. Just a lack of birds entirely, honestly. Yeah, I think what was it? The Himalayan monal was the bird that a lot of people wanted to see, including me. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing that we didn't get to see him on Sundar Patan, because the air is a beautiful bird. We're gonna chase this capercaillie right here, guys. Let's see if he's big. Look, this is the only time I hope it isn't a level 3. Because for this competition we need big calls. I hope it is a huge level 2. Let's see, we're right here. We're gonna check the area above this lake after killing this capercaillie. Let's see, he may be here. This right there. 4 to 5 estimate, that is a very promising estimate. And there is a level 2. We're gonna get him with a shotgun, so we're gonna approach him. Let's see. Just gonna make sure there's nothing here. Okay. We're good to shoot it. Can you explain ping? So the ping is the latency. Like, the higher the ping is, the worse your connection is. Let's shoot this guy. Come on. Oh, he's aggressive. He's aggressive. We're actually gonna shoot him with the bow. We have the 300 grain arrows, so that will do it. Let's see what he scores. You know, anything above 4.5 would be great for the competition. Let's see a score. 4.44, he is decent. You know, I wanted something bigger, but I'll take it. We need to keep looking for one close to 4.6. Let's continue. I have to go to sleep now, but I hope to catch you in another stream soon. See you, Gustav. I hope you rest well, and sure, we'll see you later. It was great to see you, man. Nothing big up there. Hey Chet, how you doing, man? We are out here streaming our second stream hunting for a competition that we just started on my Discord yesterday. We are hunting capercaillies, black grouses, rock ptarmigans, hazel grouses, and willow ptarmigans. But it's calls only, so the diamonds don't count. Look, there are some female capercaillies up there. Okay, so I forgot, right now is the brown bear drink time, which means we should be able to spot many brown bears up here. Another of the things I'm missing from Revontuli Coast is the albino brown bear. So yeah, that would be amazing to find as well. Imagine a Mexican map made in the jungle. Oh yeah, a Mexican map made in the jungle would be fantastic. Either a Mexican map or South America. Jaguars, caimans, crocodiles, capybara, tapir. Yeah, there are a lot of possible great species that we could see there. And I think we're gonna get either another Central America or South American map at some point, which will probably have some of those species, because there's a lot of potential there. An Amazon map would be fantastic. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat, Outdoors fella. It's great to see you here, and it is a pleasure to be streaming here with you guys. When do you think they were at Huret Manx? I think we'll see them at some point. Like, it's hard to know. But those are species that, you know, they could fit on many locations. So yeah. How old are you, bro? I am 25 years old. 25 years old. Yeah, you didn't miss much, Clader. We just killed a Copper Kelly that scored 4.44. I was hoping it would be bigger because it had a high estimate. But yeah, that's the only thing we have killed. Now we're heading towards this lake, hoping to spot some brown bears, hopefully an albino. There's a male hazel grass up there. Let's hope it is a max estimate. Okay, here it is. I think I'm not gonna spot it, I'm not gonna spot it, we're just gonna shoot it there and we'll see if it is max estimate. I don't think it will be max estimate, but we'll see. Oh, we missed both shots, of course we missed. Okay, so we're gonna shoot it with the 22 here. We're zeroed for 100. He's gonna land. He's gonna land right there. We're gonna zero for 150. And he's a level 2. So it doesn't matter. Very small level 2. Yeah, he's gonna fly away. But it's not as big as we needed. I got a feeling that the December map will be Arctic Alaska. And honestly, I wouldn't be against having another map released in that kind of area. I think at some point we'll end up getting an Arctic map. You know, a lot of people were expecting an Arctic map this summer, but we ended up getting another Canada map, which was great. ASCII Ridge, great map. But yeah, at some point I think we'll end up getting an Arctic map, also in Canada, which, you know, polar bears, walruses, seals. There's a lot of stuff they could add. Let me see. We're gonna check this lake. Thank you very much, Outdoors Fella. I'm super happy to be able to speak freely again, you know. I had a couple, well, like 4 rough months, barely been able to speak. So yeah, I'm just super happy to be able to finally make content again. And I'm happy to see you here as well. I have an 8th mythical brown bear and a 7 Bible lynx in my medbed. Oh, that's great. You haven't killed them. I mean, the level 7 Bible lynx is crazy. I think I'm still missing a male Bible lynx. There are no brown bears here. Like, are you kidding me? There should be at least one on that side. Yeah, there are no brown bears. That's interesting. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat, Farrell. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm also very glad I'm feeling better. And, you know, just be able to create content again and stream with you guys. I really wanted to stream. Hey Ben, nice to see you, man. Long time no see. yeah, it's been a while, and I took a while to start live streaming, but we are here. We are finally here, and it's nice to see you again. Let's see if there's a big goose over there. Nothing big. Another of the things we need is a melanistic Canada goose. Melanistic Canada goose, also leucistic tundra bean goose. That would be a great trophy. We're gonna start heading this way. Okay, what is this track? Great to hear you enjoy the content. War Crimes. Great to hear, man. Nice to see you here. What is like your go-to map to get trophies at? I would say my favorite map to get trophies, where I find easier to find diamonds and rares, is probably Silverwich Peaks. Silverwich Peaks, Revontuli Coast is also close. You know, sometimes it's not as easy to find trophies here, but it's very fun to hunt. But yeah, I would say Silverwich Peaks is where I have the most luck. I'm hoping to get Africa 2.0 in December. I think it's unlikely. You know, I'm also hoping to see Africa 2.0 sometime soon. But yeah, December seems unlikely because they tend to leave the smaller maps for December. And I remember on one stream, Jaxi said that they weren't gonna do Africa 2.0 until like the end of the game life cycle, which is probably not soon. Another male hazel grouse. We are not gonna spot this one again. Hopefully it is big. But yeah, I think Africa 2.0 in December is very, very unlikely, to be honest. Although it's possible. We definitely cannot rule it out. It would be amazing. Let's shoot this hazel grouse up here, guys. We need a max estimate for the competition. He was right here. We're just gonna reload in case we need more shots. Where is it? That is the female. So where's the male? He's already flying. And right there. He's right there, guys. He is down. Okay, so let's claim this female, which may be rare, who knows. Of course she isn't. And now let's go for the male. Okay. Where are you hunting? Yeah, we're currently hunting birds, upland birds here on Revontuli Coast for a competition that we're doing on my Discord. We are hunting black grouse, hazel grouse, copper kettles, willow ptarmigans, and rock ptarmigans. Okay, this hazel grouse is right here. Now this is the copper kettle. So let's see a score of this grouse. We don't know how big it is. We never spotted it. Hopefully huge. And there is just a silver. Nothing special. You ever gonna do streams where you're grinding for great ones or super rares? Yes. I'm actually planning to start a Hirschfelden pheasant grind very soon for a great one. So we'll probably do the first stream grinding for them this week. Maybe next weekend. But it will definitely happen soon. Hey Bon McJones, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. I know you've been supporting the channel for a while, so I'm very, very happy to see you here. Great channel, thank you for the hotspot maps. It's a pleasure. It's a great pleasure. Have you tried a sketching range at the German map? The one on Salzwiesen? I've tried it. Yeah, and I think it's very fun. You know, that would be great to do like a competition against other players. Like for example, a competition against Hell's Honing on that shooting range. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Hey Swifts, nice to see you, man. I'm very happy to hear you enjoy the content, Blair. Yeah, I love the Angler and I loved making those guides. So I'm very happy to hear. And I still plan to make some guides in the future. Like, I plan to start streaming the Angler again at some point. Probably soon, like this week we may do an Angler stream for the first time ever. Because we do some competitions on my Discord server. And they normally get some people, like more than 10 people. So yeah, it would be interesting to also stream and participate on those competitions. Yeah, and I'm also very glad to finally start streaming Swift. I'm really enjoying it. And glad to hear you love the videos. Okay, so we're gonna go here, guys. We're gonna go to this outpost. Yeah, I'm excited to start the Hirsch grind on for pheasants. It's gonna be hard. I mean, way harder compared to if we did it on Salzwiesen. But I like challenges, and I love grinding on Hirschfelden. So yeah, it would be nice because I haven't seen many people get a great on pheasant from Hirschfelden. So you know, getting a video there, like recording a video of us killing the great on pheasant there, the great on pheasant there would be very interesting. Okay, so let's see, guys. We need max estimates. What is this? This is a Copper Kelly female, nothing special. By the way, guys, if you have any ideas for future streams, just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely consider them. Okay, nothing here. We're gonna go down this way, right here. So we're gonna place a marker for reference. Let's see. The question is, are you gonna play Cast and Chill? That is a fishing game, right? Yeah, I'll take a look and I'll consider it because I plan to start playing some fishing games in the future, some new fishing games, especially Fishing Planet and Russian Fishing at some point. So yeah, if there is also a fishing game, that could be fun. You should do an Endless Only challenge. That could be interesting. Yep, like we could start an Endless Only competition on my Discord and then do a stream participating on it with all of you. That would be very fun. An ASCII rich pheasant with snow on it would be top tier as well. Yeah, do they get snow on their backs though? Can they actually get snow stick to their bodies? I don't think so. I may be wrong. But if that is the case, that would be amazing for sure. Why did you not stream before, bro? I don't know, I just decided to stick to making videos for a while. And that worked until I realized that streaming was gonna be necessary to keep growing the channel, you know? Because I plan to grow this channel to the point where, you know, we can reach 50,000, 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, I think streaming will be very necessary for that. So yeah, but I definitely should have started earlier, to be completely honest. Then I got the condition, and it just delayed my plans. Thank you very much for the second super chat, Feral. That I really appreciate the support, man. When tenting lakes, how do you deal with spooking species on the same lake when going to the first end of that lake? So, you have to place a tent at least, first of all, at least 250 meters away from the animal, from the zone. And if you have another tent on that same lake, that tent also has to be at least 250 meters away from the animal and far enough from the other tent, also like 200 meters. So yeah, the important thing is for the tents to be at least 200-250 meters away from the zone and far enough between them. Hey fellow hunter, nice to see you, man. I'm doing very good. Happy to be streaming. Oh yeah, you saw you saw the other stream. Yeah, I started that stream by accident while doing a test, but it only lasted like 1 second. So yeah. Hey Phoenix Rising. Thank you for joining the stream. Nice to see you. What place are you in right now, bro? Hey, England Chase. How are you doing, brother? We are currently on Revontuli Coast, and I don't know if you are referring to a competition, because on the competition we only have 2 submissions so far. So we are in last place probably. We need some bigger submissions for the species we're missing. I'm very, very happy to hear that, fellow hunter. Glad you think my voice is sounding great. I'm very happy with how it is at the moment. It is definitely way, way better than a month ago, for example. Like, no comparison. It's almost back to normal. I am doing very well, Phoenix Rising. Thanks for asking. I hope you are doing well as well. I'm very happy to be here with you. Okay, so we're gonna keep heading this way. There are some tracks here. Is that an upland bird? I think that is a bird. I'm gonna focus here for a bit. It's a female hazel grouse. There's another track here. A hare, not max estimate. Good to hear you are doing good, England with Chase. Yeah, we are probably in last place on this competition, but it just started, so we have plenty of time to, start getting those points and start getting bigger submissions. What animals are on this comp? We are currently competing for the biggest goal-scoring hazel grouse, black grouse, willow ptarmigan, rock ptarmigan, and capercaillie. Goals only. And you can make as many submissions as you want for each species. Okay, so this is a max estimate black grouse. We're gonna track it, just in case it is big. What's your dream animal bird that expansive worlds could out in the future? I think... Well, that is a good question. That is a good question, but I love how California quail look. I think California quail would be a nice addition at some point. And also rough grouse, sharp-tailed grouse. Those, I love grouse species. White-tailed ptarmigan, that would be amazing as well. Here's the grouse, 119 top estimate, not huge. We're gonna drop it here. And it is only 113.14, nothing special, not big enough for the competition. Enjoy the competition you did with Hells the other day. Yeah, that was an amazing collab. If you haven't checked her channel, by the way, guys, Hells Hunting, she has a great channel, she makes great content. And if you like the style of content I make, you are definitely gonna love hers, because, our style is very similar, our hunting style. So yeah, make sure to check out her channel and subscribe to her. Good shot. Yeah, I love taking the shots, like, just from the hip. It's great. Just got trolled by my first level 5 Manero Manel. Not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. What did he score? Was it close to diamond at least? Or was it one of those tiny trolls that are super far? Hey Jimmy, nice to see you here. I might play for a while and participate. Yeah, it would be nice to see you there, Chase. It would be nice to see you there. You know, the more participants we get, the better these competitions will be and the more fun they'll get. You know, eventually I'll start showing the leaderboard here on the streams once I figure out. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot more interesting. But right now, guys, for anyone that wants to join this competition, simply go to my Discord, go to the bottom, and then you'll see the competition channels. The only thing you need is to submit both your harvest screen and your latest harvest. I heard the hazel grouse flying this way, but I believe it was this female. Let's check these tracks. These are Whitetail. Where is this? Rock ptarmigan. We need rock ptarmigans. We need a flock. We need a flock of ptarmigans right here. There's a rabbit. Level 1 male. Is it common? Yeah, it is common. Yeah, I think this will be a very interesting competition, Chase. It would be nice to see you try. Will be hard to win though, because yesterday Ender got some monsters. Gonna jump on rep and see if I can get some big goals for a competition. That would be great, Manifest. That would be great. We have to avoid Hell's Hunting to win, you know? She cannot win. I'm trying to do a medbed goose grind, moose grind, but finding zones is just so confusing. Yep, I mean, I guess you just got a bad map, because I remember when I made my moose grind on medbed, like I had a lot of zones on open areas, and it was super easy. The elk was 456.82. I mean, that's... What is diamond? Is it like... Isn't it like 457? Damn. If the diamond score is 457, then that's super close. I'm fishing. Are you fishing in a game or in real life, Jimmy? About to harvest a monster. What did you get, Hells? What did it score? She got a big ptarmigan. What is the score? The angler, nice. What are you fishing for? None of your business, okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be, eh? That's how it's gonna be. I'ma remove your permissions to post on the competition. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Borbot on Golden Ridge, that's nice. That's nice, I love the borbots because there's a spot that is just crazy, super easy to find diamonds there. It's scored in the 730s. Okay, so that is actually smaller than mine, probably. Bro, what did you eat today? I ate beef and salad. That sounds nice. That sounds delicious. I don't know what it is called in English, but it is a chicken recipe that has some green sauce above it. It is very good. Went burbot fishing in real life and caught a monster last month. Biggest one out of Fan Lake. That's nice. That's nice. That's very nice, Blair. I would like to fish burbots in real life at some point. Burbots bass, but that would have to be on the United States. I actually just started playing the angler about 2 nights or so ago, and I just got my first diamond at 1 AM. Very, very nice. What was it? What species? The first diamond is always super special. Do you hunt in real life? I am not hunting in real life at the moment. I plan to hunt in real life at some point, but currently not. It would be very, very nice. We don't have burbot here. Oh, okay. Like what kind of species do you normally catch on your area? Is Ender in first place right now? I believe so. Yeah, I believe he's currently on first place because yesterday he got some monsters. But also Kingfisher got a 4.63 level 2 capercaillie, which is like the biggest gold you can possibly get. So he may be close. He may be close. A white crappie, that's nice. Those are very rare. Yeah, I actually really struggled to get my first white crappie on the angler. Like, it took me 400 catches, I believe. So yeah, that's a very nice first diamond because they are uncommon. What would be your dream hunt in real life? I would say whitetail. Whitetail. Yes. Hunting whitetail on somewhere in the United States would be amazing. So whenever I hunt, you know, for the first time in real life, I would definitely go for whitetail. Hey Hori Nutria, nice to see you. Largemouth bass are my favorite. Southern US, very nice. Yeah, I think whenever I go fish on the US, I think largemouth bass would be one of my priorities. You know, so bluegill, smallmouth bass if possible. Those would be nice. Hey Skits the Hunter, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you here. I'm having a lot of fun doing this stream. Currently hunting here on Revontuli Coast for this competition. We haven't found much, but it's been fun. Now I'm going to rep to compete in the comp. Let's see if my luck will pull 3 eye coral night. Yeah, I think it would be nice to see you competing, Christian. It would be nice, but it's a tough competition, you know? Let's see, we're gonna go down here, guys. What was your best string of luck in Call of the Wild? I think none of you has seen this hunt because it happened on Xbox, like back on 2019. And I joined a server on Layton Lake, and I believe I got something like 7 diamonds in 2 hours of the same session on Xbox when diamonds were rarer. Yeah, I believe that was like my craziest hunt ever because it was just diamond after diamond. I remember first finding a huge whitetail that scored like 990 in the old scoring system. Then I found a huge big rack legacy blacktail that also scored very high, close to 1000. And then I found a coyote that was crazy, like 20 minutes later. So yeah, it was just a crazy session and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, I don't know if modded sessions existed back there, especially on Xbox. But assuming it was legit, which I think it was, yeah, I would say that was by far my best hunt so far and my, you know, my best string of luck so far. Hey Jeff, nice to see you here, man. Hey King, what is your biggest rock ptarmigan on this competition? Did you already submit one? Have you ever seen a flathead catfish before? I've seen pictures, but never in real life. Hey Skiller. Oh, 3 AM for you. Damn. Yeah, I think we're gonna start doing some of these streams earlier, like a few hours earlier, so everyone can join. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll start like, let's say, 5-6 hours before. But yeah, nice to see you here, man. I teach you scary diamond rock. What did it score? $3 AM for you, Sergio. Yeah, because you are on Spain. Yeah, I was saying we're gonna start doing these streams a bit earlier, at least some days, so everyone in Europe can also join us without any issue. Say max estimate. Here in a Copper Kelly. Have you ever seen a big flathead or just babies? I mean, I've only seen pictures of some really big ones. But yeah, not sure. Not sure if you're asking King, because I'm pretty sure King has actually seen flatheads in real life. 726.36, that's nice. That's a nice diamond. And yes, Killer, it's nice to have you here. You know, it's been a while. And yeah, I just love to finally be able to interact with you during a stream. Hunting in South Texas, whitetail hunts are cheap, and my dream hunt would be desert bighorn, but the duck is expensive, I can imagine. So yeah, if I ever go to hunt whitetail up there, yeah, the Texas would definitely be an option. I'm living on Mexico. I'm actually Mexican skiller. Yeah, I'm from Mexico. So for me right now it is, let me check the time, 6:50 p.m. Any weapons you would like to see on Call of the Wild? Any specific calibers, accessories or tech? What is it called? I don't have any calibers, to be honest. Like, to be completely honest, I'm not a fan of the amount of weapon packs they've been adding recently. But if I had to choose one caliber, you know, whenever Africa 2.0 comes out, with possibly elephants, I would say the 700 Nitro would probably be my best choice, especially if we ever get like class 10s. That would be nice. Accent is Mexican. Yes, my accent is Mexican. I'm trying to find... Still trying to find max estimates, guys. Should we... Look, this area up here is also nice. Sounds good, Hills. Have a good one. Okay, there's a rock ptarmigan there finally. Yeah, I assume. Yeah, it's not a problem, Skiller, because I assume the Mexican accent and the Spanish accent is similar. Mainly because of the way we pronounce the S and the R's. So yeah, it's very easy to confuse him. Glad to see you streaming. Yeah, I'm also very, very happy to finally be streaming. And it's nice to see you here. Not really a fan of the last weapon pack. The only one I liked was the new 22 mag. Yeah, to be completely honest, the only weapon I liked from the last weapon pack was the 257. The 22 mag is decent, but I mean, it is lower than the 22 variant. It has a slower reload animation, which makes it less practical when taking a lot of shots. So yeah, I consider it inferior to a 22 variant. And well, the 410 shotgun, nice for variety. Like you could say it is useful when using slugs, but when it comes to hunting birds, since it is only a single shot, it's not that great. Not really a fan of it. How has the streaming experience been so far? I've been loving it so far, Chase. This is only my second stream, but yeah, I'm feeling more comfortable. And yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. Definitely looking forward to do many more streams in the future. Like, we're gonna be streaming every single day, but my goal is to start streaming first every other day, both Saturday and Sunday as well, and eventually at some point start streaming every single day, because that would probably help the channel a lot. Are super rares harder to get than great ones? Most of them, yes. The true super rares. Yeah, the true super rares are normally way harder to get than great ones. Unless you do herd management, then it becomes similar. I love the frost, but the shotgun upsets me. Yeah, the shotgun is honestly disappointing. Like, you can find it funny in some situations, when using slugs or buckshot, just for the sake of, using something different to what you would normally use. But other than that, it is not really useful. There are many other shotguns that, just for the fact of having a bigger shell capacity, are already better. I'm glad to hear you think so, Skiller. Yeah, I'm also super happy to finally be able to make content again. My voice is still not at 100%, but it's probably around 85%, 90%, and I'm definitely feeling very comfortable with it. And yeah, Africa 2.0 would definitely bring a lot of people back to the game, so that is completely understandable. I would love bipods to be added, and also silence. Yep. We need. I mean, bipods would be similar as tripods, but the silencers, that could be very interesting. Like, imagine being able to shoot, something with a rifle at let's say 100 meters and not spooking the rest of the herd or the rest of the lake. That would be very useful. I officially found all my flock zones for pheasants, just missing a few solos. In other words, I'm ready to start the Hirsch pheasant grind tomorrow. Yes, that's nice. That's very nice, Glazer. That's very, very nice, and we also need to, start looking for our zones. I'm still thinking if I should do that on stream, or do it before the stream, because that could get boring, you know. The whole discovering zones and placing tents process could be boring. So I may prepare the setup before, but we'll see. What would be your top 3 features that you want to see in the future? Well, first of all, I would love to see customizable trophy lodges. You know, having the ability to customize our trophy lodges, like change the color of the walls, or change like the style of the mounts. Like if you wanna replace the grass you typically see on the mounts at the moment, if you wanna replace it for something like snow or rocks, that would be amazing. And just more customization options for the trophy lodges, or a new trophy lodge. That would be my main feature. And apart from that, you know, something like trail camps, feeders, that would be nice. Other than that, another thing I would like to see is being able to customize our scopes. Look, because our scopes are always gonna be like black like this. They always have the default skin. So if we are able to start, you know, placing skins on our scopes, that would be nice. Are you still gonna do hotspot maps? Of course. Yes, I still plan to keep making hotspot maps whenever a new map comes out. Oh, max SME rock ptarmigan, guys. Finally something decent. Look, 0.66 to 0.74 kilos. This is exactly the kind of track we wanted to find. So let's go for it, hopefully a huge level 2. Although I wouldn't complain if it is a level 3, to be honest. 10 gold purpot in a row and no diamond. It will come. It will come. Probably soon. I see pear. I see bicolor and the track is very old, which doesn't help. Hopefully he isn't too far. Rage finding scope. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. And also an increase in the render distance. We really need that. We may get it at some point, who knows. I would love if we had the ability to move and place mounts, yeah. Yeah, like having a creative mode inside the lodge to freely place plagues and mounts wherever you want. That would be amazing. Man, your hotspot maps, I'm really glad to hear you like my hotspot maps, Killer. I've put a lot of effort on them, so yeah, it's also nice to hear whenever someone says they find them helpful, you know. $11 goals already, Jimmy. Damn. Are tripods superior in every situation compared to other structures? Not necessarily. I mean, the advantage of the tripods is that they give you elevation. So if you are on a place where you need elevation, the tripods are definitely better. But in other cases, like for example when hunting dogs, sometimes the dogs tend to land like very close to you, and if you're in a tripod, they may, you know, fly too close to your head and then spook. So that is a situation where instead of placing a tripod, you may want to place a blind. You know, so they are superior in many situations, but not always. Now where's his track? He was heading this way apparently. We may be able to find it right here. Hey Freddy Goodfella. I'm very happy to finally be streaming. It's nice to see you here. Just looking for this blue track. No signs of it. Tree stands are great in places with hills and trees, absolutely. Yeah, whenever you have a chance to place a tree stand, they are normally a very good option. They just give you a lot of elevation and yeah, more elevation is, in most cases, a good thing. We're gonna go back to where we found the track, because maybe he made a sharp turn around here. We'll see. Yes, Killer, it may look easy on the videos, but you know, there's a lot of time behind this video, and of course I only show like the best parts of my hunts. So it may look easy, but it's not easy. It takes time. Like for example, on the 7-day challenges, at least on most 7-day challenges, I normally spend like, you know, 3 hours a day looking for trophies. Normally in 3 hours, on an average day, I would be able to find 1 trophy, sometimes 2. So yeah, it's not easy at all. Oh, is this the max estimate? Maybe. We are not gonna spot it. We're gonna keep it as a surprise. Let's see. Yeah, that was the max estimate. It is blue. We didn't spot it. So let's see, guys. What are the odds of this being a level 3? I mean, we need a huge gold, but I wouldn't say no to a level 3. So let's see. He's a level 2. 698.71, it is decent. It is decent. Look at how nice it looks. Yeah, it isn't great for a competition, but you know, it's not bad. It would be a nice submission. So let's claim it. And again, let's go take a picture of our latest harvest just for the submission. And that will be it. So now we have a Copper Kelly, we have a Rock Ptarmigan, we have a Willow Ptarmigan, a Black Grouse from yesterday, which was a 118 plus. So the only thing we're missing, the only submission we're missing is a Hazel Grouse. We need a max estimate. We need a max estimate Hazel Grouse, and I think it's gonna be by far the hardest one. So we're gonna go. This area seems to be mostly explored. We're gonna go down here. Hey Adam, have you stopped doing rare montage videos? I still plan to, you know, do some montages in the future, but not as often as before, because, I mean, they used to be popular back then, but currently YouTube is already oversaturated with montages and all that kind of videos, you know. A lot of them are mine, so yeah, I'm still gonna make them, but not as often anymore. And yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the live streams. I'm very glad to hear you are also enjoying them, because I'm having a blast here. Yeah, it just takes patience, Killer. It just takes patience, and sometimes a couple hours are not enough. Sometimes you have to play 3-4 hours to finally get the first trophy on the bad days. Question: why do most Call of the Wild content creators play on multiplayer? Well, the advantage of multiplayer is that you can check maps that aren't yours, that have different animal populations, and you know, the fact that they have different animal populations also mean that they have trophies you don't have on your own maps. So, you know, every server you visit has a chance of having diamonds that you didn't find on your own reserve, on your own map. So that is the advantage of multiplayer. You can keep finding new and new animals. And it's just more interesting, it's more fun that way, in my opinion. Okay. I would love if all the bear in the game could attack you and the pumas and bobcats. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if the bears were more aggressive, I mean, they would be very dangerous because look at their size. Like, imagine one of those guys running straight towards you as a bison, but faster. That would be crazy. Crazy but fun. Oh, another max estimate, no way. Another max estimate rock ptarmigan, guys, again up to 0.74 kilos, so hopefully this one is bigger. Hopefully this one is bigger. Yeah, it wouldn't be realistic, but it would be fun. The thing I hate though is, for example, the pumas spooking the bears. That's just ridiculous. Or the lynxes spooking the bears. It doesn't make any sense. The bears and the moose, you know, they shouldn't be able to spook the bigger animals. I'm pretty sure this ptarmigan was here. He's one of those. That's a grouse. Okay, there are grouses there. But I got a warning call from a ptarmigan right here. So let's see, guys. Hopefully it is here. That's a grouse right there. I think they are here as well. Maybe. Yeah, these are grouses. That one is a hazel grouse. We're gonna shoot it. Maybe big. We didn't spot it. We're also gonna shoot that male black grouse, just in case. There is a female black grouse, I believe. And that was another male. Oh my god. This one is dead. I'm surprised we didn't see the ptarmigan. So let's see the score of this hazel grouse. Maybe huge, hopefully huge. 375, another silver. Okay. Still no max estimate. Let's keep following this ptarmigan. They are headed that way. No signs of them. Hey Saki, nice to see you here, man. Wolverines that managed to kill an adult polar bear. That was actually crazy. Yeah, like how? I cannot imagine it. Okay, where's this ptarmigan? Hey Clifford, nice to see you here, man. We've been chasing some max estimates. We're currently chasing a max estimate rock ptarmigan, which will hopefully be huge. We already got one earlier, like 20 minutes ago, and it was below 700. No trophy so far, but it's been fun. I believe this is the flock. No, these are the grouses. Hold up. We lost this ptarmigan, guys. Okay, so here's the flock, same flock. We're gonna start chasing this female. She'll probably lead us to a male. Are the hotspot maps gonna get updated? Yes. Yes, I'm gonna update them to include the new 4 variations and also new spots, because I know some of them are not complete. Like, a lot of people have been sending me spots that I've been missing. So yeah, they're gonna get updated probably soon. I just need to take some time to do it. Okay, so this ptarmigan is here. This is a grouse. I managed a white willow in my first diamond mountain hare. That's very nice, Clifford. That's a nice rare and a very nice diamond because the mountain hares are super rare. Very rare, I mean. How long does it take to compile a full hotspot map? It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. I always make them during the early access and yeah, it just takes a lot of time. I have to explore my whole map, you know, try to figure the home ranges, then try to find more zones to determine exactly where the home ranges end. And you know, normally they are fairly accurate by the time I release them, but after release, you know, after everyone gets access to the map, then you know I realize that they aren't as perfect because a lot of people start sending me spots that I miss. But yeah, it is a lot of work, and I also get help from a lot of people after the maps are released. Okay, so this is the flock, so the max estimate should be here, maybe there. 691 top estimate, is that the max estimate? Could be, but that is a very low estimate for a max estimate, so hopefully it isn't. We're gonna shoot it anyway. Come on. We dropped them. I'm trying to see if one of them is bigger. We hit that one apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Let me check. Let's try to spot those. Only females. So yeah, there's a chance this was actually the max estimate, unless this was a different flock. 667.62, it is in fact the max estimate. It is scored at the bottom of the estimate. Not impressive. Not impressive. It is a bit disappointing. Okay, male hazel grouse. Max estimate. Max estimate hazel grouse, guys. Finally. Finally. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. I'm actually excited now, eh? Yeah, because it is only max estimate, but these are rare. He was feeding here from 4th to 8th, so it isn't here anymore. He's heading this way. Let's go for it. Thank you, Clifford. Super happy to see you finding helpful. It's a pleasure. It's a big pleasure, Farrell. It's a really big pleasure. And I actually enjoy making them. It's a lot of work, but I have fun making them. Okay, hazel grouse, he's headed this way. It's gonna be a 434.9 king, don't worry. Super excited for the new competition, glad to be back doing them. I'm super happy, you know, to see you again competing, Jerison. I think it's gonna be a very exciting comp. Yes, I have every single hotspot map on my Discord server. You can find them all there on a channel that is called Hotspot Maps. Okay, where's this hazel grouse? He isn't here, clearly. Come on, guys. Let's pray this is a 434. I wouldn't complain if it is a diamond, though. I wouldn't complain if it's a diamond because the diamond hazel grouses are very, very rare. Okay. Yeah, apparently he's heading this way. If it's a diamond hazel, don't clip it and send it to Hells. Oh, I'm definitely, spamming her chat with pictures of it. Yeah, she'll hate it if this actually makes it. Okay, so yeah, the trucks are here. That's nice. Let's see, guys. Let's see. He may be close. Should be feeding, I believe. Or resting. Okay, there's something there. That is there. Yeah. That is the hazel grass right there. I'm not gonna spot it, eh? Not gonna spot it. We are gonna keep it as a surprise, as we've been doing recently. Which may not be a good thing, because so far I've kept maybe like 20 animals as a surprise, and not a single one of them has been a diamond or a trophy. So we may be jinxing ourselves doing this, but who knows. That is the melt right there. That is the max estimate. Let's go for it. We're gonna use the 12 gauge Cacciatore. My favorite shotgun by far. Let's see, guys. Let's see. He's super close. Let's just shoot it right here. We missed. We're gonna shoot the female just in case it is a rare. I don't think so. But here we have our max estimate. It is a dark. Yep. Look at how nice it looks. So let's see a score. Hopefully a huge level 2 above 430, but I wouldn't complain if it is a diamond. Let's see. 419.92, okay. It's decent. It's decent. It works for the competition. It won't be enough for, to put us on first place or anything, but it's decent. It'll be a decent submission. I'm just happy we finally managed to find a max estimate, Now let's claim this female, which may be a rare. Josie Brown. They look so nice. Hey Dingo. Thanks for joining us, man. Nice to see you here. Hey Jackson. Good to see you. Do you think that the wood bison look emo? Yeah, they sort of look emo. I know what you mean. The fur on their head looks a bit weird, but yeah. I love their model, to be honest. They look way more realistic than the other two bison species, They actually look like bisons. Finally, a 17.84 borbot, very nice. Very nice, Jimmy. How many golds did it took? How many golds did it take? Like 15, I assume? Hey, look, good to see you. Nice to hear you love the videos. You got me good at Call of the Wild the Angler, nice to hear. Yeah, I really enjoyed making those guides, and yeah, I'm definitely planning to make more in the future, because I know a lot of people find them helpful. Hey Hells, guess what I got? Guess what I got, Hells? How many great ones do you have? I have one moose, two red deer, one from Quattro and one from Hirschfelden. Then I got one black bear from Silverish Peaks, so that's 4. Then I got, what was the last one? 2 tars, one from Tiawaroa and one from Sundar Patan, and 2 whitetails. So that is what? 8, 9 great ones. 12 golds. Very nice. I mean, it took you a lot of golds, but glad you finally got them. Yeah, I got a huge hazel, Hells. Huge hazel. You should do a second guide series to improve the old guides for the angler. I'm definitely considering it. Yeah, that is actually a good idea, Blake. Definitely considering it because most of those guys were before, you know, the chum and the bait boats were at it. Oh, and the rod holders, yeah. Those were also before the rod holders. So yeah, many of those guys, even though they still show like the best locations, in most cases, yeah, they still need to be updated because the techniques shown there are not up to date. That hazel was probably it was actually a 419. Yeah, 419. I know you were scared. I know you thought I got a diamond, but no. That will happen later. That will happen later during our collab. Just got a cold red deer on the Avarua with a crossbow from about 40 meters out. That's nice. That's very nice, Phoenix. I love using the crossbow. And you should definitely do it on a diamond once you have the opportunity. Have you seen that the pike on the Angler Wiki say it buys up to 7 knots for diamond? Well, that is a small mistake. Small mistake. 7 knots is crazy. Okay, another male hazel grouse, hopefully another max estimate. Here's the track. I'm not even gonna check it, we're just gonna keep everything as a surprise here. It's just more fun. Yes, that'll be a challenge. But once you gain practice with the crossbow, you know, you'll feel very comfortable with it. It's a very nice weapon. The hazel grouse is up there. Not gonna spot it. Is that a common? Yeah, that's probably common. Oh, this is actually a different male, is it? He's down. Was that the same male? I believe the one we saw was farther. Maybe it is the same. Maybe I got distracted, but let's see how big it is. 390. Okay, so it is a gold. 397.03. It is a gold, but not as big as the other gold, so it doesn't count. I just got a hero hair with the recurve today. That was hard. Only silver though. That's nice. That's nice. You know, you don't see many people using the recurve nowadays. Okay, this is a female. And there's a different track right there, which might be maybe the hazel grouse we saw earlier. Yeah, it is a different male. Up to 0.41 kilos, not big. Not a max estimate, sadly. Hey Melanistic Hunter, nice to see you again. Hey Aje Hunter, nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. Okay, so here we have some rock ptarmigans. Anything big there? Apparently not. Okay, there's another one right there. Good, good. There's a black grouse right there, hopefully flock with some males. Okay, hazel grouse. Nothing here. Let's see. We need to start finding more max estimates. We already have, you know, enough to at least submit one for each species, but they aren't big, that's the problem. And if we wanna have a chance to win this competition, we're gonna have to start finding some truly big golds. Okay. I did see the trailer, Feral, for the new Way of the Hunters weapon pack. But yeah, to be honest, I'm out of the loop when it comes to Way of the Hunter at the moment. I just haven't played that game in a while. They haven't been making more maps, so at the moment I'm not too interested in it. You know, and it is unfortunate because I truly believe that game had potential to actually compete with Call of the Wild. So it sucks to hear they are, you know, not leaving the game, but they aren't releasing as much content as, you know, as you need to release to compete with this huge game. Hey Gunsmoke, nice to see you. Welcome in. Okay, so I saw a Max Smith Copper Kelly over there. We could definitely use a bigger Copper Kelly for a comp. It's not this one. I'm doing very good, Gunsmoke. I'm just having fun here, streaming for the second time. Really enjoying it. It's been a really fun time to hang with you guys. I hope you are doing well as well. Hey Young, how are you doing? Great to see you here. They don't get too many updates, especially for maps. They are dumping weapon packs like Call of the Wild is doing now. Yeah, because they haven't released a single new map in like, what? 1 year? A bit more probably. I don't even remember what was the last one, to be honest. But yeah, it sucks they aren't releasing more maps because that's what will really make the game grow, you know? Also, to get bigger animals to spawn, do you shoot the lower levels more and keep the higher levels alive? Assuming you are talking about herd management, I've done herd management only on the grind for the Great and Black Bear on Silverish Peaks. So yeah, in that case that's exactly what I did. But normally I don't use herd management. Although, for example, on this upcoming Pheasant grind on Hirschfelden, I'll definitely consider it because it would probably make the grind a lot easier. Okay, see, Hazel Grouse. It was New Zealand. Yeah, because I remember they released one that was also on Finland, similar to Revontuli Coast. And then, yeah, they released New Zealand. So yeah, but it's been a while. Hopefully they make another map soon. Streams are always good, and I'm doing good as well. Nice to hear. And yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I'm definitely planning to make a lot more in the future. There is a female lynx. We're gonna shoot it just for fun. We have the Quest Reaper right here. She's down. Yes, Young, we are gonna start grinding for the Great and Pheasant on Hirschfelden. That'll be a challenge. And we're gonna stream it here on the channel. Okay. What is this? Black Grouse. We are gonna start. Okay, so this area has already been explored. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go here, guys. This is actually the place where I found one of my diamond hazel grouses. Maybe we'll have more luck there as well. I would love another way to move around without spooking the animals like the ATV does. Perhaps some horses. I mean, that would be great. Imagine getting horses. Yeah, something more silent than the ATVs. would be nice. Would be very nice. Yeah, because the quads are super loud on this game. One question. Were you spawning a lot of small bears before your great one bear spawn? Because I'm currently at 1070 kills in and I'm spawning so many 4s when I was spawning tons of 8s. Well, are you doing herd management? If you are doing herd management on Silver Age peaks, you are probably doing the 4-leg method. And if you are doing the 4-leg method, you know, spawning level 4s and level 3s outside of your main grinding zone should be a good thing. So yeah, it should be a good thing that you are starting to see more low levels, as long as you keep your 4 legs full of, you know, the big males. Where are you from? I'm from Mexico, look. I'm Mexican. What are some dream features that you like to see in a new hunting game, if it was to compete with Call of the Wild? That is a good question. I think the best example of what a good hunting game should be, is the Hunter Classic. Like, that is the closest a hunting game has gotten from actually being realistic, in my opinion. So, you know, having things like working trail cams. The Hunter Classic doesn't have trail cams, but having things like trail cams, that would be nice, because I'm not sure if any hunting game has good trail cams, so that would be a nice addition. You know, some good feeders like on the Hunter Classic, a good calling system to call the animals. There are many things like they could add. There's a male black rose up there, and of course, I think the most important thing is the animal AI. Like, if a good hunting game comes out with a good animal AI, like better than Call of the Wilds, it could actually compete. And of course, the animations, you know, the models have to be great. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for any possible competitor, but there are definitely many things they could improve compared to Call of the Wild. Let's shoot this guy. No way we missed 3 shots, okay. I heard a ptarmigan, a rock ptarmigan right now, flying close to us. We need a bear barrel, yeah. The Hunter Classic has bear barrels and they are super fun to use. Bro, you should play a tie out with health. Okay, it's a cryptic creature hunting game. So it is like horror. Yeah, horror games would be fun on the channel, to be honest. And yeah, with health, you'll be blessed. AI is getting scary, yes. Yes, AI is truly getting scary and it will keep improving. There is another lynx, we're gonna shoot it as well, just for practice. With the Quiz Reaper. Come on, give me an angle. We're gonna go here. She's down. Just found a 407 to 437 max estimate hazel grouse. That could be huge. That could be huge, Christian. That's a nice find. Yeah, horror games would be fun for sure. Like, what is the other? Phasmophobia, I think it's called. I've seen videos about it and it looks very fun. You'd be great doing a collab playing one of those games at some point. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Pharaoh. Where are we chasing now? We should go for willow ptarmigans. We got a 730 Willow Ptarmigan yesterday, so we need one bigger to completely destroy health. What is your favorite animal in the Honor Call of the Wild? My favorite animal on this game is the animal we're about to hunt right now, the Willow Ptarmigan. The Willow Ptarmigan closely followed by the Hazel Grouse. I just love upland birds. Yeah, I would say upland birds are my favorite animals to hunt on this game. Let's see, we're gonna head this way, guys. We're gonna explore this area. We're gonna go here, check this place. Then we're gonna take this boat crossing and we're gonna finish by checking this area up here. It'll hopefully give us many flocks. I got the biggest black rose now. Oh, how big was it? How big was it, Christian? Was it a 119.9? I wonder what the Great One Lion concept art would look like. I mean, I would love to I would love to see what Expansive Force would do with a possible Great One Lion at some point. Yeah, because Borjonga Savannah needs a great one. Yeah, Borjonga Savannah, I believe, is the only map that doesn't have a great one so far. So yeah, a Great One Lion would be amazing. It would definitely revitalize the map. And I would definitely love to see the concepts. Okay, here's a male rock Willow Ptarmigan, which is possibly the one we're chasing. He isn't huge. Yeah, I've been shooting a lot of birds lately because I just got my 4th Great One Fallow here on Tuesday. That's great, Justin. Congratulations. It was a painted spoon rack, and now I'm going for the Great One Blackbird. That's nice. Okay, so this is actually a different flock. Hopefully there's a max estimate here. 4 Great One Fallow deers is crazy, Justin. Very good job. No max estimates. Just checking all the tracks. We also need to check the females because in the case of the Willow Ptarmigan, the females can get massive. Here we have a couple. There is a level 1 male. Alright, there's a lynx up there. Max estimate but only level 7, so we're gonna shoot it as well, just for practice. We messed this one up. Yeah, I think we hit him too far back apparently. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna harvest these ptarmigans. None of this is max estimate. Yep. So we're gonna go for the lynx, and then we're gonna continue up here. We're gonna check this area. Oh, so it was your 4th Great One and your 1st Great One Fallow deer. Okay, that's nice. What were the other 3? I would love a Great One Wolf. I would probably run screaming a lot if... Yeah. Yeah, imagine getting attacked by a Great One Wolf Phoenix. That would be crazy. Well, I didn't even check where we hit that lynx, but we clearly messed it up. I got 3 Great One Mule Deers. That's nice. That's very, very nice. Did you grind them on ASCII? Nothing a clock can solve, yeah. Yeah, the clock would be a great option when, fighting against an aggressive Grade 1 wolf for sure. They need to make the Iberian wolves over, yeah. Yeah, they need to remake him. Because, I mean, if you compare them with the model of the Grey Wolf, there's no comparison, they look a lot worse. Yeah, I think they are eventually gonna remaster all the species from all the maps. And I'm definitely looking forward to a time where, when they remaster the species from Borjonga. Because, I mean, you see the models from Borjonga Savannah and you compare them with the models on Naski Ridge, and man, they look bad. It's a female. I would love a Great One Wolf concept, dire wolf, more bigger, and Iberian wolves need some love, absolutely. Yeah, and a dire wolf, fur, for the Grey Wolf, that would be great. Just white, imagine. Just white with some scars and bigger. Iberian wolves look like a bigger coyote. Yeah, I can definitely see what you're saying. They look ugly. Like the quality of the fur is super low. This is a max estimate raccoon dog right here, guys. Possible level 9. We're gonna chase him. Hey, King Crab Gaming, how you doing, man? Nice to see you here. Alright, so we're gonna chase this max estimate. Hopefully it won't give us much trouble because I still wanna target the Ptarmigans. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. He's headed that way. I think people have been asking for a Great One Lion the most. That may be the next Great One. Maybe. Even though the Grey Wolves may be cooler, since the concepts are limitless, yes. Yes, I definitely think we're gonna get a Great One Lion at some point. I don't know if soon, but definitely at some point, because Borjonga needs some love. And I really hope they don't wait until Africa 2.0 to finally include the Great One Lion. Great to hear, brother. Great to hear you are doing good. And glad to hear you think my voice sounds amazing. I'm feeling a lot better. Still trying to figure where this raccoon dog went. There's a track here heading that way. But apparently it is also part of the red zone. There's another track over there. But it's heading this way. So yeah, I'm just confused. Like all the tracks are heading towards the same red zone. We need to find one that is far from it. I would prefer a Great One Boar or Roe Deer before Lion. I think we're eventually gonna see them all. But to be honest, if you ask me, I would take an antler Great One species before anything else. Like just seeing those huge antlers on a Great One and seeing all the variations, in addition to the fur types, is better for me. I prefer that. I just got a 376 kilos Black Marlin trophy. Are you playing Fishing Planet, Blake? Nice. I need to try Fishing Planet at some point. Looks like a very nice game. Roosevelt Elk Great One or Rocky Mountain Elk Great One? Yep, Yeah, those definitely have some great potential for antler species. Yeah, like imagine a Great One Roosevelt elk. By the way, Hell's Hunting made some designs for the Great One, for a possible Great One Roosevelt elk, and she posted them on the official Discord. You may wanna go check those out on the, I believe they are on the feedback channel. Yeah, after seeing those concepts, actually the Great One Roosevelt elk became one of my most wanted Great Ones because they could actually look amazing. Hey Monster, nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you here, man. Yeah, I needed to start streaming and I'm very happy to finally be streaming, you know. Yeah, Roosevelt elk Great One would actually hit hard. And if they kept it exclusive to Layton, just imagine. Yeah, that's the problem. They are probably not gonna add it until they have it on at least a second reserve. Same for the Rockman and elk. The elk would not be able to hide with the antlers that size, yeah. They'll go massive. What competition is this? We are doing a competition, a calls only competition, only call scores for hazel grouse, willow ptarmigan, rock ptarmigan, black grouse, and capercaillie on my Discord server. So basically you kill the biggest possible call you can for each species and you submit them all on my Discord server. And at the end of the competition, the addition of all the scores of your 5 biggest scores for each species will be your total score. And there's a multiplier, by the way, for the species with a smaller score. Because, for example, the ptarmigans go above 700 and the capercaillie only scores like 4.6. So yeah, to balance the scores, there's a multiplier, and the score of, for example, the capercaillie gets multiplied by some number to make it similar to the score of the willow ptarmigans. That is a decent willow ptarmigan right there, 779 top estimate, maybe max estimate. So yeah, if you wanna participate on the competition, just join my Discord and you will see the rules there. You will see the rules there on the competition channels, which are at the bottom. And it is a week-long competition, so there's plenty of time. It will end next Friday. We're gonna shoot this willow ptarmigan right here. Okay, I believe he's right there. We lost it for a second. Damn. Oh my god, where did it go? Where did it go? What? Look at that one, guys. This is the first time I see this. She's inside the trunk, stuck inside the trunk. That's just ridiculous. Like, look at this. She's actually inside the trunk. Can we even hear her there? Oh my god, that was brutal. Brutal. Oh, female. That was a big female. 658.24. Okay, so let's go for the possible max estimate. Oh yeah, I took a picture of that feral. I took a picture. Okay, so yeah, it was a max estimate, guys. Maybe a different one, because it isn't showing the plumage type. And it would normally show the plumage type after spotting it. So if it isn't showing the plumage type, that means we haven't spotted it. That is very sus. Yeah. I mean, you were on the server, hell, so it makes sense. How in the world do you not have 100k subs? I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. We are definitely gonna fight to get there at some point. And I think these streams will help us. I caught 2 diamond pike yesterday. That's very nice. What map? Was it on Golden Ridge or on Trollsport? Is the max estimate here? Maybe that one. I mean, that is the first one we spotted, but I'm not sure if it's the same one. Maybe. Yeah, apparently it's the same max estimate. 718.16. This is actually below the minimum max estimate score, maybe. I mean, the weight is right at the bottom. So maybe the track we found earlier was actually a different ptarmigan, a different max estimate. We'll see. We gotta go back to where we saw it. Although I think it already disappeared. Yeah, health. And I'm about to get a diamond hazel very soon, so yeah, you better get ready. You better start leaving. You better leave the stream now. By the way, we forgot the max estimate raccoon dog we're chasing, eh? We completely forgot about it. We have its zone. We have its zone around here, I believe. I think it was this one actually. So we're gonna go back there at some point. On trolls for it. Very nice. They get huge there. I really appreciate that, Skiller. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't plan to stop. I wanna get this channel to, 50,000, 100,000 subscribers eventually. And I think we're on the right track. We haven't been growing much in the last few months after I stopped making content due to my condition for a while. But we're back and these streams are definitely gonna help us. So yeah, I definitely appreciate the support, man. Means a lot. Face reveal at 30,000. Yeah, I'm planning to do a face reveal at some point, maybe at 30,000. We're gonna do something special once we hit 30,000. It'll be a stream. You are not gonna win this competition, Hells. You aren't gonna win this competition. Not with your tiny willow ptarmigan. You never did a pike guide. Yeah, I never did a pike guide, neither for Trollsport nor Golden Ridge. So if I decide to go back, to make guides for the angler, a pike guide would be a nice start. It would be a nice comeback. And I could do like both maps on the same guide. What is this condition called that you have? It is called spasmodic dysphonia. Mixed spasmodic dysphonia. So yeah, but luckily my symptoms are very mild at the moment due to the current treatment, but they will come back probably around November, December, when the current treatment stops making effect. That is glad to hear. That is nice to hear, Jaime. Yeah, I remember I made that guide for the black crappie and the white crappie. And yeah, it helped a lot of people. It even helped me after forgetting how to fish for them eventually. I just got my 4th diamond. It was a max score Mel Gainsbook. Oh. Yeah, if you're recording on console, then it was most likely legit. Hey, Bon McJones. Nice to see you on the server, man. Yeah, but a max score Mel Gainsbook is a super nice trophy. Those are very, very rare. Call of the Wild community is the best. Lots of support. I completely agree. I really appreciate it, Dingo. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it's a very supportive community. I love it. It's definitely great for any new content creator. And I definitely wish you the best with your channel as well. But it's a level 3 raccoon dog. We're going back to the zone where we found the max estimate raccoon dog to hopefully find the track again. Not even sure if this was the same zone, to be honest. But I'm not seeing any other raccoon dog rest zone. This is the nearest one, but I believe it was actually this one. Oh, sounds good, Clayton. Have a good time at work. See you later, man. Hey, Papa Swanson. Thank you very much. It is doing good. It is going good. You know, we've killed some max estimate, some big max estimates. So, yeah, we are in our first place, but we are putting a fight. We are putting a fight. Thank you, Skiller, and yeah, that is understandable. Yeah, it is a tough condition, but luckily it's possible to deal with it with the correct treatment. So yeah, I appreciate the support, man. Means a lot. You should do a 10-hour stream once you hit 30,000 subs. That's an option. Yeah, it will probably be a longer stream than usual. You know, 10 hours may be too much, unless we do it on a Sunday. But yeah, we are definitely gonna make it a long stream and do plenty of stuff during it, you know. We could play the Angler, the Hunter, maybe other games as well. It should be fun. And it'll hopefully happen before December. Still time to pull ahead, yes. We have an entire week pretty much. This competition will run until next Friday, so we definitely have plenty of time. There's this level 7 Lynx, max estimate. We're also gonna shoot it with the Quest Reaper. Let's hero for 75. Let's see, he's running. I don't like that angle. We're gonna stand up. Let's shoot it there. That's it. Wish they would increase the tank capacity on the maps. Yeah, a lot of people have been requesting that, because 16 tanks is good, but once you start grinding you realize that, yeah, it's actually not a high number. So if they could increase it to, let's say, 20, I think that would be decent, that would be a good change. Okay, so we didn't spot this raccoon dog, we didn't see the track, I mean. I thought it was someone lied to me, yeah. Someone actually lied to you, because it has always been 16, man. There are mods to remove the limit. Yeah, but mods, you know, mods are frowned upon on this community. So yeah, we don't talk about mods right here, man. I've been using the Frost over the Quiz. Find it shoots much better than the Quiz, and it has less bullet drop. Yeah, the 257 is actually very decent. I don't even know why I didn't equip it, to be honest. We are probably gonna use it the next hunt. Let's see, I just wanna find this raccoon though, guys. Hopefully a level 9 in the first diamond of this second stream. the first trophy of the second stream. We'll see. Hey Garesnit, how you doing, man? The 257 feels like it's chambered like a shotgun. Makes me think it only shoots up to 75 meters. Yeah, it is very similar to a shotgun. It's a very unique looking rifle, and I love it. We needed more pump action rifles in the game. I shot a road deer at 355 meters and it pretty much hit where I was aiming. That's very nice. Yeah, a 257 is a great weapon. By far the best thing about this new weapon pack, you know? By far. Yeah, I just wish the shotgun was as good because I love shotguns. And I mean, I love this 12 gauge Cacciatore, but to be honest, it's getting old. It would be nice to get another shotgun that actually competes with this one, you know? That actually has a 6 round capacity or more, and that shoots just as fast. Yeah, because this shotgun, look, it's just super fast, and it's just perfect to hunt upland birds. By the way, guys, what do you think about the in-game sound? Do you think it's too loud? Like, whenever I shoot, does that overpower my voice? Should I maybe lower the volume? Hey Alvin. It's in the middle of the night for me and I can't sleep because I have a cold. That sucks. Thank you very much, Alvin. I hope you get better soon as well. Yeah, it sucks you cannot sleep. I think your voice overpowers the shotgun. Okay, that's good, that's good. Sounding perfect, good to hear. Okay, so I'm not gonna touch it then. Not gonna touch the volume. Have you tried the 16? It hits hard. Yes. The one from the Coso. The one from Rancho. Yeah, that shotgun is very, very nice as well. I also like the Strandberg 10 gauge. That is also decent, but it is just a bit slower than the 12 gauge. And, you know, 4 shell capacity. Not as great as 6 shell. Have a good one, Jimmy. See you later. Okay. For me, it's super early in the morning. I'm glad I'll not get bored and I have something great to watch while I'm waiting for the day to start. That's great. Yeah, we're probably gonna do some streams at different times, you know? A few hours earlier, that would be good, so the people from Europe can also join us. Maybe tomorrow, you know, right now is 8 PM for me, we're actually gonna call it soon. But let's say, instead of starting the stream 6 PM for me, I would start at 11 AM, so a few hours earlier. That would be good, especially on Sundays. No signs of this Max Sesame raccoon though, guys. I don't know what happened to it. We lost it. We got distracted and we lost it. So, I wonder if... I don't think it was the zone. It was definitely the zone right here. Maybe it is up here. Yeah, maybe it's up here. We'll go there. But we are far. We're gonna try to find it, guys, and then we're gonna call it. So, that will be our last chance of finding a diamond on this stream. Let me check something on Discord, by the way. Okay, we're good. We're gonna go back to the zone and check this area up here, guys. We should also come across some willow ptarmigans there. Alright. I can't believe we lost the track because we had a trail, we didn't know exactly where he was going. But at some point we just lost sight of it completely. How about a rancho pheasant grind? One of the things we were saying yesterday is to first start the hares grind for pheasants, and then also simultaneously start a grind on rancho for either pheasant or mule deer. So yeah, a rancho pheasant grind would also be a great option to do it while also doing the hares grind. Rancho mule deer. Yes, rancho mule deer would be very nice. And I think it is a very underrated map for grinding. Okay, warning call from a male raccoon dog. Hopefully the max is the meat. It's close to the zone where I spotted. I think it was a level 4. So it's probably small. Is rancho good for mule grind? Yes. Apparently it is. And I mean there are many lakes where it's super easy to spot the mule deers. And overall it is a decent map. That is where I got my first grade 1 whitetail, which was my first grade 1 ever. And I remember it was pretty decent. Okay, so I heard the call of a male, but I'm only seeing a female here. Should be a track down there. Hey Joe, nice to see you, man. Okay, so this is a male right here, tiny. We're gonna keep heading that way. Rancho is really good for mule deer. The coast is the only tricky part. Yes, who was the content creator that was doing a grade 1 grind on rancho for mule deer? I think it was Scarecrow. Yeah, because I remember he said something similar, that the coast was the only tricky part. Okay, there are some willow ptarmigans down there. Let's see if there's something interesting. Hopefully, there's a level 2. Is he alone? He seems to be alone. Yeah, like third best from what I've seen. I know Aski, Parque, and Rancho, all great for them. So do you think Parque is better than Rancho, King? Yeah, I can imagine Parque is also decent. You know, especially with that lake on the bottom left corner, which is probably the best lake for mule deer on the entire game. Yeah, I can see how it's decent. That's nice to know, Jaime. That's good to know. I really thought SRP would have been excellent for muleys. Same, but they are just so spread out around a huge area that is not that easy. Okay, so still looking for this max estimate. I wonder... I mean, he should be resting somewhere. We couldn't find it here, so maybe around here. Okay. We're actually host. The lakeshore and the bushes on Rancho. Okay. Yeah, the shore on Rancho is tough, I remember it. And yeah, Parque. They aren't on the coast on Parque, or are they? I don't even remember their home range. But I know there are some big lakes there that get loaded with mule deers. One tiny spot, yes. Oh yes, I remember that spot. For red deer. That tough dog has a huge estimate, guys. Level 2. 1013 top estimate. And he's landing. We may shoot that one because he has a chance to be level 2 diamond. He probably won't, but he has a chance. We're only gonna shoot him if we saw him landing though. Because I don't plan to chase him. Some geese over there, Canada goose. That's a good chance, yeah. It has a good chance because the diamond score is, what, 966? So yeah, it has a chance. I assume he landed here. But maybe he'll continue flying until arriving to this lake right here. Okay. Let me try to spot him here. Those are golden eyes. Yeah, I don't think he landed here, which is unfortunate. No signs of it. So, the last thing we're gonna do is to check this area, hopefully find the max estimate raccoon, and then we'll call it because I need to go continue editing this ranking video of all 17 maps in the game. The only thing that is guaranteed on that video is that New England Mountains will be on the last place. Nothing huge there. Alright, let's go there. Let's hope this max estimate isn't far. Such a beautiful map, yet so disappointing. I completely agree. It's a beautiful map, but it just lacks unique species. That was always my main problem with it. Just lack of new species, lack of unique species. Because, you know, it could have had many new upland birds, at least 5 or 6. But yeah, they decided to add only the green-winged teal, which is a copy-paste of the Eurasian teal, and the bobcat, which is a copy-paste of the Mexican bobcat. Not exciting at all. This is a female raccoon dog. I heard a willow ptarmigan over there, maybe huge. There's this other raccoon dog, another female. Just looking for this max estimate. He doesn't seem to be here, unfortunately. So we're gonna go check those willow ptarmigans over there, hopefully a big flock. Oh yeah, King, you are gonna unsub if I don't place Parky on number 1? Well, Parky, let me tell you, Parky is not that far from New England Mountains on my ranking. On my personal ranking. Nothing there. Let's check this Willow Ptarmigan, guys. Let's check this Willow Ptarmigan. Unfortunately, we lost the track of the Max Sesame Raccoon Dog. Okay, there's a Ptarmigan there. They are defensive. Let's cross our fingers and let's hope there's a Max Sesame there. Hopefully. Hey Killer Caven, thank you for becoming a member, man. I'm actually gonna give you the mod roll right now. Right there. Now you're a managing moderator. Great to see you here, man. You, here Sheldon. Blake, what are you saying? Here Sheldon is literally the best map on the entire game. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it is one of my favorite maps, but I honestly understand whenever someone says they don't like it, because I mean, it's lacking unique species, and it is a tough map to hunt. Rancho is S+ for me. Rancho is a very decent map, and I cannot say it is at least a somewhat accurate representation of Mexico, of the northern part. No signs of this big raccoon dog, guys, unfortunately. Hey bro, I haven't gotten the Discord role for being a member of your YouTube. Blake, there's a channel close to announcements that says info for members. Then you have the instructions on how to get the role. You simply have to link your YouTube account to your Discord account on the settings. I did that. Okay, I'll check that out later. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out in a moment, man, after finishing the stream. Rancho is E tier. I mean, Rancho outplays Rancho, let's say, above Parque, above New England for sure, above Mississippi, but not much higher. Not much higher because it needs more species. Outplays it, you know, low B tier, mid low B tier, around there. Hirsch is in F tier. Hell's Hunting, unfortunately, you just lost your mod roll, and you're about to get hidden from the channel. How you dare? How you dare saying Hirsch is on F tier? My god. My god. Is Discord link in Discord? Papa Swanson, if you need the Discord link, there you go. Thank you, Hells. Hey, C Kayak, nice to see you here. Where would you play Yukon and Layton? Where would you place Yukon and Layton? Yukon, I would place it either high B tier or low A tier, probably, because it's a beautiful map and it's fun to hunt there. And Layton, I mean, Layton is just super nostalgic for me. I love that map as well. But yeah, it's lacking exclusive species at the moment, so I would place it around B tier, mid B tier, because it's not a bad map by any means. I definitely find it more fun than, for example, Parque or New England Mountains. Hey Time, hey Timey, good to see you. Hey Ivan, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you here. my YouTube is linked to my Discord. Yeah, if it isn't giving you the member role just yet, I'll check it out personally later and see what's wrong, because you should already have the role if your YouTube is already linked. The True Scotsman, hey man, good to see you on the server. Okay, there's a copper killie there. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, Timmy. Yeah, my voice is a lot better now. Just like, there's no comparison with how it was a month ago, and I'm just super happy to finally be able to create content again, and finally start streaming, you know? It's nice to see you here. If Hersh got more upland pairs or bear species, it would go up in the ranks for me. That doesn't justify placing it on F, you know, Hells? Your last Hersh video was very nice though. You actually, it seemed like you had fun there. I don't think there's any maps worthy of S tier unless they are a Japan map with cherry blossom trees. I mean, that could be interesting. What species could we hunt there though? But yeah, S tier maps. The only S tier maps for me are Revontuli Coast, Sundar Patan, and you know, I don't wanna say ASCII is as good as those two maps, but ASCII is close, as well as Emerald Coast, in my opinion. What would you expect from the Angler Japan map? I mean, the current Japan map, it is decent, but I guess the fact the game died shortly after its release just instantly killed it for me, you know? Just instantly killed it for me. I haven't played much since then, and I have... The only map I played after, you know, the game coming to an end is Golden Ridge and Trollsport. I just find them more fun than Japan. And it isn't that Japan is a bad map, but I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much as the other two. As the other four, I mean. Yeah, I would say my favorite maps on the Angler are first of all Golden Ridge, simply because of the random number of species. It has a lot of species. Then I would say Trollsport, then Africa, then Spain, and then Japan. It's a very nice map, but it lacks something. The True Scotsman, I'm doing very well. I hope you're also doing well. See you, Jaime. Have a good one, man. It was nice to see you here. I mean, like the animals, I think you should be added. So you mean like the animals that I think should be added to a possible Japan map if it ever gets added to Call of the Wild? Is that what you mean? Yeah, because we would never get like actual animals on the Angler. Yeah, I guess if they ever decided to add animals to the Angler, I guess it would be a red deer and red fox, as someone mentioned, since they are very popular on Japan. Hey Chopper, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you here. He's, you know, Chopper is a great streamer, super great streamer. He is very good at what he does. So make sure to go check him out if you haven't, guys, because you are probably gonna love his content if you like grinding content. See you, Feral. It was nice to see you, man. Okay, so let's see, guys. We couldn't find this Maximil Raccoon dog, he disappeared. So I guess we'll call it here. We've been streaming for roughly 2 hours and 30 minutes. And initially this stream was gonna be 2 hours, but I've been having a lot of fun. So yeah, it ran for a bit longer, but I cannot complain, guys. I had a lot of fun today. It was nice to see you all. It was nice to interact with you. And yeah, I'm just super happy to finally be streaming. And I'm definitely looking forward to stream a lot more in the future, guys. We're gonna have another stream tomorrow. It will be a lot earlier than this one, like 6 times earlier. I'll schedule it, you will see it there. So yeah, guys, we'll see you there. It was super fun. It sucks we couldn't find this Maximil Raccoon dog, but yeah, it just decided to disappear. And we did find what we needed for the competition, guys. So we cannot complain. No trophies today, but it was a very fun stream. I hope you have a good day or night. I don't know where you are. You know, currently it's 8:30 p.m. for me. So I'm about to call it here. I'm gonna go edit the ranking video. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Hope you have a good one. Hey, Cole. See you, King. Nice to see you here, Cole. We're gonna have another stream tomorrow. See you, guys. It was a pleasure.